Humidor shop talk. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Sports. Humidor shop talk. Cigars. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk.
Yo, what's up, man? This is your boys, man. The SmokeFellas in the building. I'm your boy, Mr. SmokeFella, man. We out here at Lamone Cigar Lounge. We about to get it in. I know we've been gone for a minute, but brothers get tired. We had some things to do in the city. We was all about. But we about to get into it today, and we about to bring you the sports that we normally do every Saturday morning. So welcome back, because we are here. Man, check it out. Lefty, we all got these shirts on. So Lefty, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about these shirts that we got on.
Yes. Today's show is sponsored by Crawford Apparel Company. My man Johnny Campbell, man. Thanks for the shirts. Check them all out, man. You can get the apparel at coffthings.com. That's COFTHINGS.com. And you can also send an email to fbjohnnycampbell at connoisseurfinerthings.com. So yeah, you could hey, like you said, man, thanks Johnny for the apparel, man, reaching out, dope shirts.
Appreciate the love.
You can catch him at any events, man. He always out and about, man. Good brother. So thanks again.
So man, check it out, dude. It's football season.
Facts.
I mean, I know it's preseason. Sly always say preseason don't mean shiggity, but it's preseason. We got football back. You know, our Bears come on at noon. So, what you got to say since football back, man?
Well, you know what? I'm glad football is back. But, next time I'll do all the reads for the show. That's neither here nor there. Hey, look here. I'm so glad that I came back, man. I'm back on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys miss me, though. Y'all miss me. Y'all miss me. Do what I did. Okay, forget it. Don't worry about it. But I'm glad to be back on the show, man. I might not be here next week, but just for this week, I'm glad to be back. Because I'm the most, I got the best opinions there. Well, 2 weeks from now.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Sly just dropped the ball.
I forgot about that.
We are all here next week.
Yeah,
That's the scheduled PTO.
Since he brought it up.
yeah, right.
That's the scheduled PTO.
I did do that.
So, we will get it in.
Told him myself.
Correct. Man, dude, I don't even know why we even talk to you, man.
But you have done the job, like you ain't took the day off, just gonna call in sick and boss overheard your time. Yeah, now we going to the game.
Oh, you are?
Ain't you supposed to be? That just happened.
Right, it just happened. But like I said, Sly, it's football season, man. Football season. Kid, how you feeling about your Giants?
I'm feeling good. I want to see what Wilder does. Well, I can tell you why. First of all, we made the playoffs and won a game on the road. That's neither here nor there.
You did.
I'm feeling good. We brought back the same team. We paid the people we needed to pay. They cheated Saquon. That's dirty. But we brought back our team.
Offensive tackle. He got paid.
We brought back our team. We paid defensive lineman Lawrence. We brought in Wilder. I like this rookie wide receiver we got out of Tennessee.
He better than ours because neither Randy Moss said that. But go ahead.
Well, I think he's good.
Okay.
He can go deep. Daniel Johnson found he throw the ball deep.
He can.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
He can throw the ball deep. We got our engine, which is Saquon. We picked up a running back as well because they thought Saquon was going to have. So I like our team, man.
I do too.
Now, are we tops in the NFC? No.
How about low half?
But the Giants gonna make the playoffs.
You think you're low half in the
They're gonna make the playoffs, and whether it's a wild card or not, they're gonna make the playoffs.
Well,
so it is what it is. So I feel good about my team going in.
What's good?
Barring injury.
Barring injury, because that's gonna happen.
Look, with the Giants, love that.
Yeah.
Look, my wide receiver is gonna
should be worried
about
about
ACL. He's gonna do it.
He's still there?
He's still there. Shepard is likely America. Shepard is likely to tear ACL. It's just like it's not shocking anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You know, they shadow nobody.
I don't wish it.
But it happens.
Every year.
Every year. Yeah.
So I like this rookie, and if Aaron Wilder can rejuvenate himself and stay healthy, man, I think that's Daniel Jones.
Thank you for giving me the toss up.
Daniel Jones is blanket for safe.
Well,
I feel good.
Since you gave me the toss up, I do got on my Raiders hat and my Raiders socks, right?
He's no longer Raiders.
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't need him anyway. He do drugs. But look, so
he passed that, man.
So he's not. That's why he couldn't play for us the last 2 seasons. But not only that, my cousin Damian Williams just signed with the Raiders, so that makes me even more excited. But you said football, we got to bring up my Raiders. So they play on the 22nd. I'll be going to that game just to give you a heads up. Okay, but let's go Raiders. You know, we do got the best running back. We do got receivers. We're not gonna rate it this year. We're gonna start come out the gate hot.
You're gonna be last in the division.
Okay, it's every year. But you know what? I got hope. I got hope that we gonna win the division this year. Matter of fact, I'm taking all bets. Raiders win a division over Kansas City.
Oh, we bet right now. What we bet?
For the first time,
What we bet?
be cool. I said we bet. Let's go Raiders.
Let's go Raiders.
So since of course Bears come on at noon, we're gonna kind of do some little live commentary. But I want to talk about last night in the Packers, Jordan Love.
Actually looked good, bro.
Actually looked pretty solid. Solid. I've been telling everybody, look, man, everybody think the Packers gonna be trash. I'm like, we really don't know what this dude can do, and the fact they didn't go out and get a vet, nothing like that. Like they see something.
Okay,
they definitely see something. This dude's been in the offense for 3 years. He knows the system. We got his.
Let me meet you on that point.
They know
those two wide receivers was balling at the end of the year. They finally clicked with Aaron Rodgers. So he still got those receivers.
He do.
Right?
Same system.
Same system. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he was moving the ball like, hey.
They not gonna be no walk in the park.
I got a question while y'all talking about Jordan Love. Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about Pickett's play last night? Jordan Love played last night. What y'all think about, man, they letting these young boys play big the first game of preseason, and they might be their starters coming out playing.
Well, they only play a couple of seasons.
But usually nobody else play. Aaron Rodgers had on the headset at the Hall of Fame game.
Well, this is Aaron Rodgers.
Well, that's true, too.
This is Aaron Rodgers.
But
Jordan Love got to get that work.
Well, Saquon and Daniel Jones didn't play last night either. Jared Goff,
we know why they didn't.
Well,
so it's sort of like if you got that bag already, they'll sit you.
Well, that $55 million quarterback who's going to fail, I mean, why would you?
They'll sit you. But these young guys, Joe Love has to play right now. Would y'all agree with that? Joe Love has to play right now.
So you think
many reps?
You think your boy gonna start today for the Bears?
I don't think so. Justin is starting.
You think he's gonna play?
Yeah, probably about 2 series.
Because
the Bears is new.
The one thing I'll say, the whole Jordan Love thing, it eerily reminds me of Aaron Rodgers, how he sat behind a Hall of Fame quarterback, learned and took 3 years before he got his opportunity.
They broke his foot too, don't get that.
Opportunity to shine. No, that's true, but at the same time, you still learning, whether you got a broke foot or not. You still in the room, you still learning the teammates. I'd argue that he may have even had more time with those wide receivers when they came into camp last year's rookies, being the second string quarterback, than Aaron Rodgers did. Remember, Aaron Rodgers wasn't really getting down with those guys at the beginning of preseason last year.
Right.
So I argue Jordan Love may have a better rapport established with them. It remains to be seen.
Oh, you said overall.
The days are gone of let them sit, let them watch, let them learn. That is now few and far between. Everything we've seen. Look how many rookie quarterbacks played last year. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're going to see a new trend. Offenses have changed, and I think they're more geared towards these younger quarterbacks. More simplified, more college-like, RPOs, things like that. I think all of that has evolved how a quarterback going to start in the NFL.
I agree with you on you don't have time to sit now. Like if they draft you top 5, whatever, get on the field. You don't have time to sit. Because think about this, y'all. Coaches ain't got time. Right. You don't know how to see, right. Like I need 2-3 years, dog, if man working, you out. So if you draft a dude top 5, he gotta play.
But you see what Bryce Young
Bryce Young is gonna start.
What's next for Houston? Ohio State quarterback. Stroud, yeah.
But watch this.
CJ.
Richardson.
They start out the gate.
They say it's not ready in Indy, right? It's not ready. Because of their situation, they got to put him on the field. Like either sink or swim. Now you do what you do. Y'all run.
That's what makes Jonathan Taylor more important.
But he don't. And I don't think he's gonna start the season. But probably by week 4, 5.
You got to put him on the field.
They ain't winning, or
you got to put him on the field. You drafted him high. You got to put him on the field, man. Now he's not ready. Then, like Fields did last year. Fields ain't had no wide receivers, whatever. So he ran all year. If that's dude's strength, let him do what he do. Put the offense around him, but you got to put him on the field. He can't sit.
But that's what, like
he can't sit.
They got to get that Jonathan
Taylor. Without Jonathan Taylor, you without Jonathan, he gonna get killed.
That's on the drunk owner. Figure that out.
He's a drug addict. He wasn't drunk.
And a drunk.
Yeah.
But he has to. You got to figure it out.
We bring up all your old
he got caught with coke and like
but he got charged with something. Like DUI. So look, dog. All I'm saying is, you can't play hardball, especially in the media, with your best player, man. You sit in the locker room like, well, if he do him like that, you know, care about, you know, me, like, got a new coach.
No, yes, they got the offensive coordinator. But you gotta understand, if you're an owner, right? Yeah. Now I'm gonna agree with him with this. We didn't win with you.
Right? He was hurt.
But we didn't win with you. We got hurt, but we didn't win with you.
He was hurt.
So why pay him? If I didn't win with you,
best player.
If I didn't win with you, Mr. Jonathan Taylor, I'm not going to go broke to pay you. The money said it best. If I can't win with you, I'm not going to pay you.
No. Teams are investing more in the O lines. You got to invest in because if you got a good offensive line, you can take an average running back, 2 average running backs.
He's not an average running back.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying what you got to spread your money out. Especially in a passing league, you need not only pay a left tackle, you need to pay the right tackle. I'm saying, man, you got to pay that line. This is a hard cap.
And they need one in.
So let's talk about it, and let's talk about where the money going. You've been searching for a quarterback ever since Payton Manning and Andrew left. So Andrew left, and you still paid him. Right? People don't know that. Still paying out.
That's the quarterback position.
Okay. So you've been searching for that. So your organization, let's ask me where the money is going. How you got the dude on the team that's the best player on your team, the reason why people come through the turnstile.
Well, they paying somebody because they have cash pay.
You don't want to pay him. They pay the defense.
Right, they pay
you don't want to pay him. And you go public, air it out with your best player, man. And you say you don't want to pay him. Now, you're not going to break the bank.
Taylor aired it out. They didn't air it out. Right. He the one
he aired it out.
Why didn't nobody, because we were all shocked when the news broke. We was like, man, what's going on in Indy?
Why did he request a trade?
Because he couldn't get his money. But you got to remember, he's coming off a down year, too.
He was hurt and came back and played. He didn't have to come back. He could have sat out the year.
But it's still considered a down year.
He got hurt.
Oh, exactly. So I'm going to take a guy that just got hurt. Now, it's different if he'd have balled out
still
like
your best player.
It's different like Saquon, right? Saquon had an injury history, but what did he do last year? He balled out. And he still didn't get paid. Not what he wanted to get paid.
Derrick Henry had 1,500 yards and they was putting him on the trade block.
He's still on the trade.
He's going to be Derrick Henry next year.
Still on the trade.
Y'all, Derrick Henry is going to be Saquon, Jacobs, and all that next year. This is last year. That's why they're trying to trade him. This is last year's contract. Derrick Henry is going to be the new Saquon, Jacobs, Zeke. He's going to be the running back next year. They can't find a job. Don't nobody want to pay. He wants the top money. Don't nobody want to get it to him. He knows that. That's why he's speaking out on behalf of running backs. He knows that's going to be him next year.
They got to understand.
It's only like him, McCaffrey,
they got to understand in this
Camara, like it's only certain dudes.
In this day and age, those running backs don't.
They're the only ones.
They are not in control of their market anymore.
But Kev,
They're not. They dissing their market.
when you come from the locker room and the player, that's where you make your focus on. You
Yes,
will
sir.
always like throw the business side in the trash and don't look at the business side unless it's somebody on the Giants or the Lakers that you can't give a fuck about.
I won't say no. I disagree with
He
that.
said don't pay LeBron $96 million, so
I
he did
disagree.
right.
He ain't
No,
no-
what I said was don't pay AD all that money like they did.
Oh.
It's neither here nor there. But yes, I'm a players dude. I rock with the players. Yes, I do. Number one, I rock with the players. But in business, and Louis Riddick said this. In business, there's certain dudes that ain't normal. Jonathan Taylor ain't a normal dude.
Now I will agree with you
Saquon
that. I know
is
that's
not
a
a
bad
normal
look,
dude.
but
Jacobs is not a normal dude. Like, they're your team, man. You look out for them. Now, you might not, if you give them a big guarantee up front and you make the contract short, that's cool. But don't do them like that, man. Jacobs was everything to the Raiders. Saquon clearly is everything
Was
for
he
the
still
Giants.
playing for the Raiders?
Okay, but
Right, they
he
don't
ain't signed yet. He ain't signed. But listen to what I'm saying.
Where you gonna go?
Guys like Jacob, but listen, guys like he's gonna sign. He's gonna sign.
Right.
But listen to what I'm saying though. Guys like Jacobs, Barkley, Taylor, you don't do them like that, man. Like, I get the running back market and all that, and you don't want to set the precedent. I get it. But you don't do them like that.
Why not?
You don't. They're your franchise, man.
Wait,
The Giants won't win a game without Saquon. Everybody in America knows. The Raiders ain't gonna win without Jacobs. That's just facts.
Run those names down again.
I said Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
I said Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
I said Jacobs for the Raiders.
They all offense. They're the whole offense. I get it.
They're the whole offense.
Okay, and out of the
And who I'm missing?
Derrick Henry, right?
Well, he gonna be next
Well,
year.
he coming. So everybody you just named, I think the team's combined record is probably under 500, and they none of them got a damn Super Bowl. Maybe one playoff win. So it's a team game. You gotta spread the money out.
Yeah, you got the Titans got more playoff wins. All
But-
other teams.
I'm saying with the three names.
But
I'm saying with the three
but you
names.
put the whole record for the team on the guys I just named.
No.
You cannot.
But you call them a franchise.
Right, you
You
said
said
everything.
But
You said everything.
They're everything to their franchise, but let's not put
But
the win
what is
loss
everything?
on them.
But what is if they
Let's not
everything?
twist this.
No,
Let's
if
not
they
do-
everything and they not winning, what does that say?
But the Giants had the best record out of all of them.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Well, last
They were
year-
over
I
500.
give you that. Last year, yeah, they
Okay.
did. I
So
give you that.
so
The Titans
Don't-
are bad. but they-
Jonathan Taylor got hurt. Well, the Titans do. Jonathan Taylor got
Even
hurt.
Jonathan
That's the
Taylor
only
get
reason
hurt.
they didn't.
Even John Taylor get hurt, what the coach gonna do last year?
Because they ain't got a quarterback. That ain't no
Ding,
Jonathan.
ding, 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 ding.
Okay, but that's
You
but
did
that's
it
not
wrong.
on Jonathan Taylor.
I'm
but
not
You
saying
can't blame the record on
But
Jonathan
who
Taylor.
are you gonna pay? Who you gonna say that money?
It's a hard
I'm not
cap.
saying
It's not
pay him the
baseball.
most. No, listen.
It's not baseball.
I get it. You want to pay him.
I'm not saying pay him
You
the
gonna pay
most.
what he's worth for what
You
he's
pay him what he's worth, especially to your
But
franchise. It's
you
not guys,
understand
bro.
What
What
is he worth?
They got to get a.
He's worth more than
They
what
got to
the
get a
hell
quarterback because if they don't get a
you
quarterback,
ain't had a quarterback since Andrew Luck.
and that right there,
Phil
when he
Rivers was
left,
on
the
the
way he left, put them just like this, just like this.
Okay, so you look, man.
For real?
Look, listen.
Phil Rivers don't even
I'm
play.
not saying pay the running backs, and I'm only because look, y'all, look. They paid McCaffrey. How McCaffrey get the money? They paid Kamara, Nick Chubb. How they all in double figures? How they all 12, 13, 14, 15
And
million?
how many rings?
And then you looking at Saquon Barkley,
How many?
and you looking at Jonathan
How
Taylor.
many Lombardi trophies are we
Well, you got
I'm
to
just
say
saying,
Saquon.
but they got to
You
do
got
it.
to McCaffrey and Saquon. If you want me to tell you everybody that should get paid out of that group, there is a very slight difference between Saquon and McCaffrey.
Okay, so how McCaffrey making 15 million?
Because
It's on purpose.
right. Well, so is Saquon.
Saquon ain't.
So Saquon is too. It ain't much difference.
And
As a matter of fact,
after they paid him,
as a matter-
the next 2-3
as a matter of
He
fact,
started getting hurt.
as a matter of fact, you might take Saquon because I would take Saquon as much as I love McCaffrey because Saquon and Saquon is more explosive and much faster, even with the knee injuries.
But you got to.
But there ain't no difference between the two.
You got to understand. Slap.
There ain't no difference.
McCaffrey got his money doing a different.
It was a different time. I agree.
Time. So he
So-
got his bag. Now everything has changed with the running
Well,
back.
since they paid McCaffrey, no running back has got paid.
Exactly.
Because what happened right after McCaffrey got paid?
It was actually McCaffrey, Kamara, Chubb, and who I missed?
Chubb got, yeah, you probably.
Somebody. Who I'm
Henry might be the last one.
But they all was right up under that anywhere from 15 to
Zeke.
Zeke got paid early too.
Right, they got paid early. But
I agree.
That started to change the market.
No, Todd Gurley messed up for running backs.
Yeah, Todd Gurley.
They all got paid since Gurley.
But the problem came in
I'm not saying
when I can't say who
he was the
actually
first to
started
get paid though.
that dual running back. Once they started that dual running back, where you had the 3-down back and then you had that all-purpose back, and you start doing this with your backs, and it's a copycat league. Everybody started to try to mimic that, and now, okay, if I got these two, why the fuck I'm gonna pay all this money to this one guy when I got these two people that I can?
Because certain
they're not
because he blocked a lot, but that's what he did.
You
but look at it. I'm not saying overpay the running back. I'm not saying that at all. But you can't diss a dude that's like Saquon is your entire team.
But they offer him 13.
And Jacobs.
They offer them 13.
And Taylor.
If they offer you 13.
That's all it. I agree with that.
Right. It's not like they didn't offer them nothing.
Well, the Raiders ain't offered. They ain't offered Jacobs nothing. He led the league in rushing.
I can't. Right.
So let me ask.
I can't argue the point that Saquon turned down the contract they offered him during the year. He said, we'll talk about it after the year. That's his fault. That's on Saquon. But if you still the Giants and you doling around all this money, Daniel Jones, Dexter Lawrence, paid the offensive tackle, right? What about this dude?
Quarterback, left tackle.
What about this dude?
Here's my question for both of you.
Like Daniel Jones ain't shit.
I don't care about
Well, you can't say that because they paid him. You can't say that, and he's your quarterback.
How good he is without Saquon.
Let me ask you this question for both of you who have running backs in your domain. Going into this season, would you say that your offense has improved not because of the running back, but because of whatever else is? You say quarterback, offensive line. Can you admit that your offense has improved? Both of y'all.
Speaking on behalf of the Giants, I would say, we upgraded the offensive line.
Okay.
I would say if Waller,
you upgraded your receiving core.
If Waller can stay healthy, I think.
And not you.
Well, I think.
Okay. What about your team? Upgraded quarterback, correct?
Hell no, we ain't upgrading no goddamn quarterback. Well, fuck you. No, we don't upgrade. You trying to be funny?
You don't think Garoppolo's an upgrade over Carr?
Hell no, they do shit either.
Hell, dog.
They
I don't know, but Garoppolo wins though, man.
Man, don't make me mad about that.
Don't make me mad. You are mad.
Hey,
you woke up.
The man signed and went had surgery.
Right.
No, he didn't. He had the surgery first. He signed and failed. He failed the.
He'll be hurt by week 2. Which Carr played every game. Man.
Yeah, he played every game, all right. He played y'all to a 6-12 record.
That ain't on Carr.
I'm not gonna put all that on Carr.
Don't do that, man. It's on the offensive quarter. The defense blew 17 points. Yeah, we blew 17-point leads 4 times.
Don't do Carr.
You forgot.
They ran Carr.
We was up by 17.
I know this is team.
I've seen Carr.
But sixes too. Y'all know they ran Carr at the time, man. That wasn't all on Carr.
Jimmy G.
We blew 4 17-point leads in the 4th quarter.
That's because your defense was trash.
They terrible.
So you can't put Jimmy G on
the offense. It was the defense.
I said that.
So that's my point.
That's why I said I'd rather keep Carr.
That was the defense.
Right. They had no business getting rid of Carr. But that's the goddamn coach who, you know what, my owner, his daddy's turned over in his grave right now. He's in turnover in his grave. He turned over his grave. His son running his team. He is. Mike is running his team.
I mean, you don't.
You mean that new beautiful stadium?
Yeah,
it's just gorgeous. That's all.
He only
And Garoppolo don't have a long
He
deal,
got him out of
right? He got what, a year or two?
2-3 years.
3 years.
2 years.
Here's the thing.
I think they can get out of it.
The way they talking about this next quarterback class next year, don't be shocked if you see teams that's like struggling like midway through the season just start tanking.
Tampa Bay need one. I mean, they need one.
Bad, real bad.
They're gonna lose.
Like you go like
Hold on.
they say it's 5 or 6
People
first
gonna go. Caleb Williams.
People gonna tank.
Hold on. Baker didn't look bad last night.
Yeah.
Baker did not look bad last night. I understand Baker in his past,
Oh, they look good.
but last night he looked good.
But
He
he's not-
moved
he's not-
them down the
He's
field.
not
If you're competing with Kyle
Try to
Trask
catch them.
and you're Baker Mayfield,
They won't
that
catch
speaks
them.
volumes. So of course they're gonna start you initially, but game 1 or 2, 2-3 picks.
Kyle Trask was trash in Florida.
What's up?
Well,
He was trash in
He
Florida.
wasn't that
Kyle,
bad.
He was horrible in Florida. Anthony Richardson was better in him in Florida than he was.
Kyle Trask had better wide receivers. He wasn't that bad.
Anthony Richardson had better wide receivers.
Kyle Trask had
I do want to bring this up. I do want to bring this up, man.
That's all.
Down in
Is
Washington.
it?
Down in Washington. I know y'all saw what happened where, you know, Eric Million and me. We need to throw. We got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this because I'm gonna tell you right now. If you all don't know what's been happening, the players, the offensive side of the ball has been complaining that Eric has been too hard, too intense for how they normally are. Now, for me, I know you're gonna say the same thing. Shut up, sit the fuck down, because he's coming from a winning program and he's gonna show you how to win. That lazy dogging and stuff that y'all been doing is out the door. But your boy at the press conference, through his assistant coach, man, he lost
it like Nagy.
Man,
Like that was some Nagy's. Like he lost it.
I gotta say that was
That
worse.
was some Nagy.
That was worse.
Like you knew you lost.
Nagy lost it about himself and how his game plan. He threw his assistant
He tried
OC
to clean it up.
under the bus and then tried to clean it up the next
Nagy
day.
didn't win the Super Bowl as a coach.
Reading off a piece of paper when he talking.
Right.
So this ain't from the heart.
So you know
Nagy
publicists wrote that.
pumping.
Now you told me, I'm with the players. I'm like,
He didn't win shit.
this is where my
He's
locker
like a
room.
team that won the Super Bowl.
This is where my locker room comes in. That should have never got to the meeting. Number one, should have never got to the meeting. If players are complaining and they go to Rivera, hey man, if you don't like what's going on, because we brought him in because we ain't shit. We brought him in. That man just played in the Super Bowl. Or excuse me, he just coached in the Super Bowl. When last time you went to the Super Bowl? One. 2 out of the last 3. When last time you went to the Super Bowl? So this is the new regime. This is what we're doing. Get the hell out of my office.
But
That's what we're
Somehow,
doing.
you know,
that's
got
what
the
you're
name.
wrong.
It
It ain't new regime. It's
No.
not regime change. And I
Well,
think that's a fundamental.
No,
That's a fundamental difference.
no. It's ownership.
That's ownership.
It's an ownership change. It's a new culture. You bring in an assistant coach that came from a winning program.
You still got a lame duck coach at the top.
Right. Rivera's gone after this year. Can we all agree on that?
He should have been though.
Now
Rivera's
now
gone.
that they win.
No, it's new
He
ownership.
hasn't had a winning
That's
season
not
in
their
5
coach.
years.
But if they
So he
win,
gone.
he's not going anywhere.
I think
He
he
wins.
is.
That's why he's
They
laid
brought
up.
Bulimia in for a reason. And dog, new ownership, we didn't hire you. So let us not make the
Well,
Yeah,
playoffs.
Magic got the front.
You got to start with the GM first.
But you know how
Bring
it
a new
goes.
GM,
That's not
new
the
GM,
coach.
So
So if it's a new program in here and we working hard, we this dude coming in and he has my authority. I'm the coach. You my assistant. He has my authority to do what he got to do, right? Because we ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
let me say.
So don't you ever come to me talking about his work that's too hard. Get out my office.
I give you a quick example. When Ryan Pace took over for the Bears, who's the coach? Foxy, right?
No, they had Foxy when he got
No,
there.
Foxy was there.
No,
Foxy was there.
No, it was not.
No.
Ryan Pace hired Fox.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
They make him higher.
Okay, they made him hire.
They
Okay,
make him higher.
they made him hire Fox.
Mhm.
Okay, so whoever was over Ryan Pace wanted Foxy up in there.
His name is George.
Followed
So GM
High's coach come in.
It is.
Not his picks, right?
Okay.
But Foxy wins, kind of sort of.
Okay.
They gave Foxy another year to prove himself, and he didn't do it.
Okay.
Same situation in Washington. But if they win,
They're not. They're the Commanders.
They still got a good
they
defense.
don't have a bad team.
They still got a good
They're the
defense.
damn
I
Commanders.
mean, of course,
They're gonna be last in the NFC East, just like they always are. But go ahead. I'm gonna follow you.
When are we talking about recent times or old? Because I remember when the division.
Well, that was an 80s.
And I was in high school.
That
That was
was
the
an
90s.
No, that was an 80s.
That was the 90s.
But
Don't make me laugh.
I'm just saying.
that was the Commanders.
I'm just saying. I new regime with the GM and everything like that. The enemy probably is gonna be, the
next coach.
next in line.
Yes.
My only fear is if he leads them, if he changes the coach, if the enemy is the reason why the culture changed, will he get the job?
Yes.
This man has
That's why he was
toiled in Kansas City for years, has interviewed with all 32 teams in the NFL,
And nobody.
You know,
and nobody
you know
will
who's gonna
hire
make
him.
sure he get the job? Magic Johnson.
He ain't got no. He don't own.
Let me tell you something.
He don't own
he's not
that
the
percentage. He don't own.
Magic is gonna stay out of all football decisions.
No,
Trust.
no.
Magic gonna collect the check. That's it.
No.
That's
But
like Brady said he got some
Magic
say
is
for the
not
Raiders.
making any football
Brady
decisions.
is that just.
The thing
But he's
about
gonna-
Magic not making no football decisions.
I'm not saying he's gonna make beat.
They may hire a black coach, but it won't be.
It's gonna be millennials. That's why they hired him.
but Magic could be in the room.
BM still ain't got
That's
a
my point. I'm not saying he's making the decision.
There you go, right?
I'm not saying he's making the
That's
decision.
Magic.
I don't think
But
Magic's
Magic's influence on hiring a black coach is gonna be in the
I don't
room.
think Magic's gonna be in the room.
He gonna be in the room. Magic
Well,
don't.
why the hell he won't?
His percentage ain't enough to even conversate.
Also, he can't get in the room.
No,
No.
his conversation ain't big
Get out
enough.
of here.
Go to the Lakers.
It
He
ain't
ain't got no
about
percentage.
his
I'm not
percentage.
saying-
It's about his second.
It is.
And his notoriety.
I mean,
It
he
is.
could be a face.
I know he don't know football. I get that, man. I'm not saying he's
It's
a
about
football
your-
When they call that boardroom meeting, they looking at
But
percentages.
When they fire
And he
him,
don't
and
he
who
don't
gonna
get the
hire
calls.
Dude,
He don't get the
the
calls.
say so
Magic ain't in.
is the
He don't
dude
get the
that
call.
own majority of the team.
That's true.
And guess what he
No,
gonna
I
tell
get
Magic?
that.
He gonna say, Magic, thank you, but no thank you. Go to LA. I'll send you your check, your dividends when it come in. That's it.
I don't disagree with that.
He gonna tell Magic to go to LA and I'll send you your dividends.
I don't
That's
disagree.
it.
He ain't gonna tell him nothing because he gonna send it into a letter.
Right.
He gonna get an email.
Let's start here. I don't think if
Can't read
the
picture.
if the commander
Can we all agree?
Hold on.
This is a very
Hold on, Kev. If the commanders fail, I don't think they're gonna promote BM. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he's there, dog.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So
Because
he's just there to be
first
an
of all,
He can be lamed up.
it's gonna start with the GM.
I think he is a lame duck.
It's gonna
It's all about
has to start with the GM first.
culture. They want to hire.
The GM has to hire a coach. 100%.
That was that.
So
That was that comment.
wait a minute. So if the new GM come in, he didn't bring. Well, he got the job in the future, so he got BM there. No, BM asks out too. That whole staff's gonna be gone.
Okay, that's good point. Good point.
So
the
BM
GM is
wasn't
gonna come
going
in.
to be promoted.
No
BM
different than
been the top candidate for head coaching job the last 3 years. Ain't nobody hiring him. Nobody hiring him. It's a reason why. Why?
Well, I mean,
It's a reason why.
I mean, because when you the problem with Andy Reid is good and bad at the same time. He fool you because no bear should never hired that. Okay, and that's Eric is basically the downfall of that. When you got him, he still called plays. Now they said, but then he called plays the last couple seasons. But don't forget, Andy Reid still gonna tell you, hey E, we ain't doing that.
Right.
We gonna do this.
Still
So he's the educator.
No, he's right. It's still Andy Reid's show.
Hold on. Look at the Andy Reid coaching tree.
Mm.
Look at all of these guys out here who have head coaching jobs. Even
And
the guys,
they good too.
even the guys that didn't deserve it.
And they good
Matt
too.
Nagy. You got Peters. Well, I wouldn't say Peterson deserved. He won a Super Bowl. Now he's doing big things.
Peterson, you don't.
in Jacksonville.
Better than Belichick tree.
Belichick don't even really have a tree.
Well, he did.
Well,
They all got
They all got fired.
They all got fired.
And they all back with him. And they all back with him.
right.
He had them all back.
I don't even consider
Now.
his shit a tree.
What if?
But the dude they coach the Giants. Let's not talk about
So let's do a little what if. What if Washington offense is just like off the chain.
It won't.
For who?
Washington. If their offense is off the chain, they defense suck, they still lose, but their offense is off the chain. Do people start looking at him? Do they start looking at Eric?
I think they're going to be better because he's better offensive coordinator than what they had. So I think they're going to be better, right, as far as offense. They base their hand on their defense, though. If Duke can stay healthy from Ohio State, and they just paid, well,
Chase Young.
if he can stay healthy, their defense is good. I do agree with
black.
that. They paid.
Third yet?
Yeah. So, okay.
The last 2 years.
But who is their quarterback?
Best team in the Big Ten.
Who is Washington's quarterback?
Slappy White.
So right there.
Jeff Hofstadter.
Jeff Hofstadter playing for the Giants. Golly.
Al Bundy.
That man, did you see that man joint collection? Why y'all laughing? The quarterback of the Giants got a hell of a, Washington got a hell of a joint collection. So be respectful.
No, what's his name? He was decent.
So,
No, whoever Heineke gone. They traded Heineke. Heineke
No,
left.
Heineke's good.
No, Heineke gone.
you know what he is.
Yes, he is.
Where you go?
Somebody good.
I swear to God, Heineke gone, man. They got another quarterback.
Oh, Heineke was still there. He got the hell of a
Heineke
joint.
is backing up. Nah, they ain't telling you.
Jacoby versus
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Heineke gone, dog. I'm telling you, Heineke left.
Sam Howell.
From Indianapolis, right?
From Carolina.
Sam Howell and Kobe.
So that lets me further know.
Jake Fromm, I don't know.
Jay
That's
Frim,
from Georgia.
he from Georgia.
Yeah.
He got 2 titles. So he coming in there with some respect.
So
From got
So,
this ain't accurate.
America, that lets me further know
Say it again.
that the Commanders
You
will
got
still be.
He accurate on. We had a defense
That's
that's
what
lights
They
out.
will be last in the NFC East.
Easy going to enjoy the receipt.
And, you know, they would just be the Commanders.
You just put it in the area and
So-
catch it.
Rivera would be fired. So now let's talk business. Yeah, Rivera would be fired. You say the enemy just won't be the obvious pick because the GM will bring in his own coaching staff. I think they will promote him. If he's not, they know him on the record. He ain't the head coach, so it ain't him on winning losses. But if that offense is flowing and the defense is the problem, or whatever it is, we got our coach in the field.
It's very rare that a head coach gets fired and an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator gets promoted.
But the offensive coordinator just got there.
I mean, you
The
can be
offensive
different.
coordinator just got
Like
there.
now, you get fired in the middle of the season. Of course, somebody steps in,
Well, yeah.
and then they can earn a head.
Let me just have it in Northwestern, but that's not
I think that.
That's
That's a bad analogy. That was horrible.
No,
But the coaches wore shirts for their boys. So
Yeah, they did.
Which speaks by.
it speaks volume. So be cool on that.
But what I'm saying is, so
So
I'm just saying this rare more than like unless the Commanders start out 0-7, they're probably not gonna fire Rivera in the middle of the season. They're gonna probably wait till after the season. I think they're gonna be competitive.
No, they're going to sell.
They still got a hell of a defense. They still got a hell of a defense. So they're gonna be competitive.
Chase Young stay healthy.
But
They just paid.
But going back to the enemy, I think the smartest thing he did was got from under Andy Reid, just to kind of show
He betting on himself.
right. Like now he's trying to show like because everybody was looking at it like, oh yeah, it's still Andy's show. And then especially let's connect the dots. Matt Nagy when he came
So
over,
he messed up. He messed up.
That made him look bad.
That made
for the
everybody
next
look bad
defensive
for the next
coordinator.
person.
So it's one of those things, man.
Brian Pace got promoted and so did Matt Nagy, but that's not he did get
got
promoted.
hired as a GM.
No, he's not in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta got promoted.
He got promoted up to College of Scouting.
That's trash.
I'm just being honest with you.
He went from maintenance man to the mail room. Great job, Ryan Pace.
All right. So I got a couple questions for y'all. I got some questions for y'all. Y'all tell me
Wow.
y'all thoughts and okay. So who will have a better NFL season this year? Derek Carr, Jimmy G, Deshaun Watson, or Tua?
Why the hell would you put both Raiders quarterbacks in there? You did that shit on purpose. That was, man, dude. Dude,
Answer the questions. Like,
dude, don't
who gonna have a better
be disrespectful,
Who
man.
gonna have a better
Now, I'm already salty that Carl went to the Saints. I got to deal with Jimmy G. You know what I'm going to say? Deshaun Watson. I don't want no parts with either one of them.
First of all, his name is porn star, Jimmy. That's number one.
That was old news, man.
I didn't know.
But
Vegas now, baby.
I'm going to say Deshaun Watson because Deshaun Watson is obvious the choice in him. He the better quarterback out of all of them. You got to go with Deshaun.
Derek Carr, Jimmy G, Massage Boy, and Tua.
The only reason I'm not
That's so
going
disrespectful.
well, okay, so about this just process elimination, I'm worried about Tua with the concussion thing.
I won't know he's not.
I think Jimmy G got the weapons. I think, but
Brown's in jail.
But health is an issue.
What are you talking
But
about?
he still got what's his name?
Yeah.
They just drug him off the
He
field.
gonna be alright. Josh Jacobs gonna play eventually. He ain't sitting out all
Hey,
season.
Brown's
So Jimmy G probably has the best, but his health is always a concern. So I'm gonna go with Derek Carr.
What?
I think Carr.
I knew you would say that because you do that to aggravate
No,
me,
seriously.
and that's what you did.
Nobody talking about the Saints. Nobody talking about the
I'm
Saints.
done, man.
Well,
I'm done, man.
Derek Carr, man.
I'm done.
Point of clarification is we talking about record or stats? Or you just said overall?
Overall.
I'm gonna go with Watson. Watson got a bunch of tools in Cleveland. They got a decent offensive line, and he is gonna start playing his redemption song. For all these naysayers who said all the negative things about him because he enjoys a happy ending, the end of the
Wow.
I mean, Watson just got to show me because he looked horrible last year.
Well,
I understand the circumstance. I understand the circumstance. But remember, but he was out. He was out of the game for
no
2
training
years.
camp.
The man sat out 2
Okay, wait a
years
minute.
and came in week 11.
Right.
You don't judge him on that?
I'm not judging him. I'm saying I have to see it.
He was an MVP candidate 2 years prior.
Right.
He did play in
No, he
training.
couldn't.
I thought he practiced.
No,
No, he couldn't do nothing.
no, he couldn't even come in the facility till week 8
Okay, so I'm just saying, well,
and then practice.
to me,
until
Watson is still a wait and see because when you're away from the game, you saw how bad he looked when he came back. I don't care about the training camp.
Well, he was out 2 years.
Who you got?
Came in the middle of the
It's still a circumstance.
Who you got,
I'm
kid?
not judging him.
I want to say Watson for real because I do think.
You want to say,
I want to say Watson for real because
Don't
I
you
do
do it,
think with a whole training camp, he played the last couple games.
don't do it.
A whole
I hope
training
so.
camp. I think he
I hope
because y'all gotta remember Watson was top 5 quarterback, man. Let's not do that.
Let's get to who you say,
Right.
because you finna piss me off.
No. I want to say Watson.
That's what you should say.
So that's what you going with, Watson?
I'm going Derek Carr.
You hate Carr. You talking about Carr so bad, and all of a sudden you gonna say Carr, and then you dog him out.
I
Who do you
think
have to throw to?
Derek
Oh,
Carr with a new regime, he got out the Raiders, and they blamed him for everything.
The
But-
Saints are always just
Two.
sneaky.
Their division is terrible. He's down there in a new division.
One that's good.
He's out. It's a new regime. No different than I think Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron
No,
Rodgers.
they got the same
One that's
coach.
good.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Both of them
Hold on,
coach.
last year.
No,
He was there last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the dude used to coach.
The guy who took
He's still great.
Sean Payton's place. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's still.
But I think a new regime, a new fresh beginning, and I feel the same way about Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna ball this year.
Well, we ain't got that.
New regime.
You gonna be disrespectful, man.
So,
No, I want to say Watson. I agree with y'all.
All right.
He hate Derek Carr, you do
I
too.
don't hate Derek
And all of a
I
sudden,
ain't never said
you
that.
don't Carr.
I stand up for Derek
All
Carr.
right, next one. Who will have a better season? Stafford, Goff, Cousins, or Jones? Daniel Jones.
You said who?
Stafford who?
Stafford, Goff, Cousins, or Jones?
Oh, that's
Better
easy.
season.
Oh, go ahead, Kev. I know you ain't saying it. I'm saying it.
No, it ain't gonna be Daniel Jones. It's gonna be Jared Goff.
Really?
Out of that group, it's gonna be Jared Goff.
No.
He got a better team.
All y'all,
Like he got what Detroit average is 30 down and 40. Now they
that's
give
one
up
season.
61.
That's one season.
But they
That's one season.
hey man.
If you go, if you can answer that question, let's talk about consistency.
Daniel Jones don't throw
The man
the ball.
still throws
That's
over
fine.
the man still throws over 4,000 yards every season. And you got to go with Cousins. I mean, that's just. I mean, that's without fail.
Stats.
That's without fail.
Daniel Jones.
I'm gonna go with Stafford.
What?
Because he was hurt last year. Because
and the Rams in the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams. You know that.
That's time.
That's because they got capital. No. Not because they've been having no losing records. You out your fucking mind.
Who they gonna beat?
Rams still got
to stay, man.
Y'all watch the Rams last year?
And Stafford was hurt most of last year.
He was hurt most of last year, bro.
And Cooper Kupp got hurt.
And then the wide receiver that left the Bears crying didn't even see the ball.
Right.
And they got rid of him. They got rid of him quick too.
Hold on, Lefty. Who you got out of this 4 piece?
You know, I typically don't agree with Sly, but when you talk consistency, he's right. Kirk Cup. I'm only worried about Stafford's injury history.
And he got the best wide receiver out of all 4.
Yeah, he do.
But he's also -1 too.
You know,
He lost Steve.
But that's what he brought in, though.
he disappeared last year. They got the African dude there.
Yeah, that kid is good.
He's good.
And they lost.
Not Cleveland. We don't need to. No, they traded him. They traded him.
They cut. Cleveland stayed hurt too.
Cleveland stay hurt.
And no Cook.
We don't need Cook.
No, you do need Cook.
They don't need Cook.
Okay. Well, let's see how they do without him.
Kirk Cousins can't throw
that's a wait and see.
40, 50 times.
That's a wait and see.
Well, let's see.
That's a wait and see.
Let's see how Minnesota does without Cook.
That's a wait and see.
So
Because it's always somebody backstage ready to step in and running back here. We know that.
But like Sly said, when you talk consistency every year,
Y'all disrespect.
Hey, I mean,
He puts the man got
To the bank.
and he stays healthy. He's never injured. He's
Yep.
always on the field.
Yep.
You know how I feel about Jared Goff. We don't talk about that. But
That's
we don't talk about
He
that.
made you crow last year.
But
I mean, he did for a minute.
Jared Goff,
But the first time he airball a screen, then we'll be back to it.
he has a good team right now in Detroit.
If they can stay off FanDuel, they all suspended.
What happened to that?
The whole damn team suspended.
FanDuel and drinks.
Deactivate their FanDuel account. So they stay their ass on the field.
Right.
Y'all all suspended.
Y'all ready for this next one? Y'all ready for this next one? D. Wild will come to you first on this one. Dak, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, and Russell Wilson.
Russ.
Russ.
Give me Russ this year. Gino played for his money. He's got his money. The team ain't gonna be. Even though they re-up in the draft, I like what they did in the draft.
Another Ohio State wide receiver, but that's the game.
Seattle's still gonna be good though. They ain't gonna be trash.
No, I don't think that at all. But I just think with the tools that they put around Russ, I think with the coach that they got coming in who can coach up any quarterback, I think Russ is poised to be better than those other 3 guys.
Okay. Even Jalen?
Yeah.
Russ, Geno, who?
Look.
So, Kev, it's Dak, Jalen, Geno, and Russ.
You don't think Jalen Hurts gonna be asked to do more this year?
I think Jalen Hurts
They good.
missing his offensive coordinator who helped him last year. He's gone.
Who you got?
And I got Russ.
You got Russ too?
Out of that
Okay.
group, I got Russ.
Well, I know you already know what I say. It's Dak Prescott because he's my favorite. So, without fail, Dak finally get him a real offensive coordinator who can really call plays.
Oh, really?
Who told Aaron Rodgers? Who told Aaron Rodgers what he knows?
But he don't know the play call. He don't know the play call.
Right.
Excuse me?
He don't know.
Well, we hired somebody for that. Remember, Jerry hired somebody. Jerry wanted to blowing money. Hey, Jerry hired
You got
somebody.
one guy sitting over there.
Time!
Right.
30 seconds.
Jerry said, Jerry, he did that. He would have hired somebody to do that. You got
Wait, he got a motherfucker like in the boxing ring.
Jerry said, you know what? This is it. Clack, clack. Jerry Jones said this is it. He would have hired somebody to hit the car. But Aaron Rodgers will know who he is because this guy can call plays. He should call plays. I'm going with that.
Watching training camp.
Yeah,
That got more training camp interceptions and touchdowns.
That got cornerbacks calling him out his name.
Right, calling him.
And number 2, the man throwing interceptions already.
Dak throwing pick
So
six.
this is the same dude
Dak
that led the
throwing pick
league.
six and flag. Come on, man.
Right.
This is the same dude that led the
Your number one defensive
and
guy
didn't play the whole
is
season.
Kev.
Y'all being disrespectful.
Hold on.
You hit on that?
It's Jaylen Hurts.
Hold on. But wait, let's go back
Jaylen lost.
we got to go back to Dak. The best defensive player on the squad walked up to Dak and said, muffed him. Come on, man.
Dak
How does that happen? He got on a red shirt, and how they muffing him, man? Like, shut up.
Dak is because with Jerry Jones, he will be cut. You know that, right?
He is not cutting his best.
That's their best quarterback.
And then Parkins, if it ain't Michael Parsons, you will get cut.
No, it was
Diggs is number 2 behind Parsons.
Diggs ain't going nowhere.
Diggs the one?
Diggs ain't going nowhere.
Well, Jerry said, fellas, we have Jerry said, Diggs. No, we ain't going to. You can't get so. You can't get. Be cool with that thing. Now, with Parsons, you know what he said? Dak is your fault. You should never do this again.
Right. He was
Right.
Okay, so that's Will Levis went to Tennessee.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be interesting. I got Malik Willis starting the game off.
Right.
For y'all to know, the
But it's
Bears Titans just kicked
But
off.
it's between those two.
Tannehill's still there, right?
Tannehill is the starter.
No, what I'm saying
Right,
is
but I'm
between
saying-
Willis and
Right.
Rookie for the second year.
For the second year.
Well, they're not gonna keep 3 quarterbacks. And if this dude throw any way he did last year, well, that didn't help.
Ooh. You see that?
Ooh!
Lost the ball.
He was down. He was already
Yeah,
down. He was down.
But he did rock.
Remember they drafted.
He got tagged.
They drafted Will Levis because of his play.
Well, that's the rookie.
So
Rookie corner, 3 sticks.
we gonna start talking about this in a minute, man.
But y'all gotta think about it. They drafted.
I got 2 more quarterback
Okay.
scenarios. Now,
Unless he was. No, he was down.
so Jay Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, and Brock Purdy.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Next question. Right. Next question.
Trevor, what you say? What you say?
Justin Fields,
Just say
Trevor
Trevor.
Lawrence.
So now you took it back to Clemson, Ohio State.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm talking about what they did last year. I ain't
Hold on. Since high school, when they was together, Fields was the better quarterback.
Yeah.
In Ohio State, he was the better quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence.
And right now in the pros, he is the better quarterback.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Better than Trevor Lawrence
All the way.
in the pros.
In the pros.
Your
He had
man
one
don't even
season.
throw the ball. He runs.
Your
How the hell he
man
better
don't
quarterback?
run the ball, and he got the better offensive coordinator last year, right? His coach is one of the best offensive coordinators in football. That's why. Right here today, I'm taking Fields, period and point blank.
Over Trevor Lawrence.
He tired of y'all in that. I'm taking Justin.
Over Trevor Lawrence.
Over Trevor
based
Lawrence.
on what they've done
In high school, he was the better quarterback.
Wait a
College, he was the better quarterback. And in pros, he should have went number 1. He the better quarterback.
So based on what they've done so far in the pros, are you saying
What did he do?
I'm gonna get it on camera.
We projecting this year. Not what they done.
Right. We project this year, he's the better
They only
quarterback.
go off what they did last year as pros. I'm not talking no high
Well,
school.
hold on.
Are you talking about you talking about the coach that was cussing out the kicker?
Y'all 2 over
Remember, that was a failed year.
Who you got out?
Remember that.
Who you got out?
That's disrespectful.
Fields,
That's disrespectful.
Trevor, Love.
Man, only throw the ball. Man, run for his life.
You know what? Again, I'm gonna roll with Slide.
Yeah,
I
you
think
spot
Justin
boy.
Fields.
You're spot boy.
I think
fans,
the reason.
man.
No. And I know. Can I give my reason? Can I give my
Go
reason?
ahead.
My reason is I think with DJ Moore, in addition to Claypool, and not the addition, but with Claypool, like they say, balling out in camp, he looking, he know the offense now, he even come in the middle of the season. I think that combination of DJ Moore and Claypool with Mooney back, I think Fields got the better weapons, along with his ability to run.
But why we not?
You said Trevor.
So I said Trevor Lawrence earlier, and I'm going to stick with that. And here's the main reasons why. I still think Justin is going to need a full year with this core
Throwing the ball.
in order to elevate himself to that level. You got to understand, Trevor Lawrence took his team to the fucking playoffs last year. Had arguably one of the greatest playoff comebacks.
You live. So basically, what you're doing is you living on one season.
We can only
Defense is what got them to the
Are you living on one season? Are you living on one season?
Look.
Are you living on one
I'm
season?
not living on one
No,
season.
we're not living on one season.
Whoa,
What we're saying
whoa,
is what they did.
What did he do the season before that? Because remember, the coach got fired mid-season. So what did he do the season before that? Nothing.
What did Fields?
He led rookies in all and most
what did
interceptions.
Fields do the season before that?
Okay, he done went through 2 head coaches. What y'all don't understand is this. When he had receivers in Ohio State, he was throwing for over 4,000 yards.
No, we talking about Ohio State.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is this. Y'all two living off one season. Because y'all act like the season on his rookie year, when Ohio State ex-coach got fired, remember that for cussing out the kicker?
Okay.
He was trash. Trevor Lawrence was trash.
Okay.
Then he get a good offensive coordinator. Now here you go. Oh, Trevor Lawrence the best quarterback I want.
What gives you
hope?
What gives you hope on Justin Fields based on that?
Because I looked at
we're talking about the pros. We're not talking about Ohio State.
Because
we're talking about the pros.
You got. I look at everything. I've been watching them since college. I think you have a better year. We are. That's what I'm talking about. How I can't go back to college, but you don't want to go back to his rookie year.
No,
you ignoring that.
Because we're talking about the pros. We're not
talking
about
the pros too.
We're talking about the pros. And what I've seen throwing the ball,
I don't think nobody.
Trevor Lawrence.
Nobody's saying
Justin.
Nobody's saying Trevor's trash.
No, I'm not.
How you gonna project Justin Fields over a dude that's been throwing the ball?
I think
you projecting a dude that's running for his life.
I'm projecting with the weapons.
Man, come on. Y'all act like DJ Moore is a top 5 receiver.
I just said he's gonna have a better season. But the question was, who's gonna have a better season? I think with the weapons he got in his
I know he better than Shepard though.
His ability to run. All right, caught that.
I know that. They don't like it.
Rest of separate.
He'll tear his ACL.
No, he ain't in football.
All right, last one. A-Rod, Lamar, Josh, or Joe.
That's tough. That's tough. Because you know
I love A-Rod.
I'm gonna say
you know A-Rod loves A-Rod. But A-Rod, he done won 2 MVPs. He's gonna be consistent. But if you really talking about somebody that's gonna come back out. I mean my own namesake, without fail. I'm going with Lamar.
Right?
Well, Lamar healthy is Lamar. Like that's if he healthy.
But A-Rod, Lamar, Josh, and Joe.
Josh is good though.
Right.
What about that calf injury with
Last
Joe?
night he was throwing.
Yeah, he was like, but that when you start getting those calf pulls and that any time, I think Lamar with that new offense gonna take a little time. He's gonna be all right though. I'm gonna have to go with Aaron Rodgers, man, because that's who he is. He's Aaron Rodgers, and that young receiver over there's pretty good, and I think that Jets defense gonna put him in position. Last time Aaron Rodgers had a defense this good, that's his only Super Bowl game.
The only reason I'm going with A-Rod. The only reason I'm going with A-Rod is I think he's on some. Oh, y'all wanted to get rid of me? Let me show y'all I still got it.
They never wanted to get rid of
you.
They wanted to leave.
They wanted to get rid of me. They were sick of him. But I think he's on some, you know what? I'm going to do all the right stuff. I'm going to be a teammate. I'm giving up $30 million. Get some help. I'm giving up $30 million. Like he's all in.
He did do that.
He's all in. So I think he's
not
on
selfish
some.
like he
said. Y'all want to get rid of y'all thought I was done? Yes. Watch this. No, he's selfish and said it's going to come out. He's going to be who he's going to be. But what I'm saying is, I think he's gonna be on some revenge. Exactly. Like y'all want, of course, y'all want to get rid of me. Let me show y'all I still got it. D.Y. I think he's gonna be on that.
D.Y. You better pick the obvious. His name is Mark, but that's
he's
at first glance, when he first asked the question, I immediately thought Lamar. Because I feel like he got the biggest chip on his shoulder. I feel like
I
feel like he got the most because everybody doubted him. Everybody said he was a fool for not hiring an agent. Everybody said he's a fool for not playing. Everybody doubted him.
So they got to do with his ability.
But what it is, man, it alludes to the point that he has a chip. He's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
You don't think Rodgers is too?
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is playing with a chip on his shoulder, but I think he is in the best situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that team is better than Baltimore's team. That team is better than Baltimore's team.
Well, I doubt that.
That Jets defense is a monster. That Jets defense is a beast.
When Lamar Jackson plays, Baltimore wins. Don't do that. Let's not get caught up in the Jets. Let's not do that.
Oh my God.
And when they go to the playoffs, where do they go?
They always in the playoffs.
Well, they
And
lose
the
6
reason
games.
why the reason why they drop.
They typically lose the first game.
Right.
This
But
is
that's
that.
Aaron Rodgers don't.
but that's based on what Aaron Rodgers missed the playoffs last year.
Well,
But
if he goes to the playoffs, he don't lose the first.
So I kept this
when they
one
lost to San
last.
Francisco, remember that?
I kept this one last.
But watch
we
this,
really
watch
can't.
this.
We really can't.
Hold on.
We gotta keep moving.
Okay.
We really can't. There's no bad choice in that last one. That's why I left that one last. Because you got A-Rod, he got something to prove going to the new team. Lamont, like D.Y. said, he got something to prove coming back. You got Josh Allen. Everybody said that he can't make it.
He got
So,
system too.
you know, he got something to prove.
He got kicked his wide receiver.
Joe Burrow, I put him in there because he's tasted the Super Bowl. So he wants to go back. So
And
he got the most weapons.
yeah, he got the most weapons.
Get him.
I mean, I'm just
Oh, he just juked the shit.
it's
But why
it's
does
crazy.
Lamar have why do y'all think Lamar has
I'll answer that.
why?
Because
That was his
no,
contract. It ain't got nothing to do with
for
his
2 years
play.
in a row, week 14 years went down, and his team has not gone anywhere.
Yes,
so
because
now
he
you
ain't played.
right because he ain't played. Now I have to stay on the field past week 14 and show y'all that I'm an MVP and I can take my team late into the playoffs.
No one
That's what he has to
him.
do. No,
It's
that's
not
what he
about
has.
his ability.
That's what he has to prove.
I don't.
And bro,
I guess I don't understand why y'all think he got a chip on his shoulder.
bro, months ago,
Because he plays, he balls out.
months ago, we spent 30 to 45 minutes on this show talking about how foolish Lamar was, how silly he was, how
I
childish he
wasn't
was.
there.
What you mean for
Ooh.
stepping on the field without a
Put him
contract?
down. Put him down.
Not only for that, but for the holdout shit. We thought he was the most immature motherfucker in the world. We thought there was no
Who
way.
said that?
We thought there was no way Baltimore was bringing him back. All those scenarios played out.
Y'all lucky I wasn't on that show.
You went in on him.
You lucky I wasn't on that
You
show.
went in on
That's
his mama
snap.
too.
And you talked about his mother? What is wrong?
Hey, fellas, we're gonna take
Dude,
a
are you for real?
commercial break.
Man, tell
We're
hurry
gonna
up.
come back. We're gonna come back.
You gotta be
We're
on
gonna
your
get into bed.
damn mind.
We're gonna get into bed.
Talked about the man's mother?
No, I don't know though. I'm scared. I mean, you're so
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
It's Marshall. Jerry Henry ain't even playing.
Operator 901, where's the emergency?
127 Brynmere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
You know you've called 911. This is an
Do
emergency
you
line.
know how long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
Yo, it's your boy Lug, aka Mr. 5 O'Clock, somewhere from Humidor Sports and Cigars. Peace.
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings.
I have my dogs. They're the best.
I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy, the Superback, Sean Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel, you can find us at Sports Zone Chicago. And on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
All right, Billy. We back, man. We back. We had to pay some bills.
I think it's automatically the offense going to be.
We'll be back on with the fellas in a minute, so y'all just gotta serve with me for a second. But Lefty, they can't hear you. You was just talking about the Bears.
Oh, for anybody who was not watching the Bears game, Fields DJ Moore on his wide receiver screen. Moore took it 65 yards to the house. Game tied at 7. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
So what was you saying about J. Fields? That's neither here nor there. But
So he threw a wide receiver screen. Now he's better than.
When the last time you seen a Bears wide receiver screen even work?
That's true.
Because we could go.
I'm still going with Trevor.
Passing the ball, kid. He's not passing the ball.
Well, about time. That's the first pass he's thrown since 2020.
But Kev, all last year we talked on this show and showed all these different moments where the receiver dropped. No, it's an overall, kid. It's overall. But you act like
you say y'all making so many excuses.
And the line did a great job on that.
Y'all make so many excuses for Justin Fields.
The line did a great job on that.
Of course they did.
That was a great.
Of course they did. And that's his number one weapon. And I'm glad it worked right off the bat. That's his number one weapon. I'm glad it worked right off the bat. But to say he's better than
I never said it was better. We said we projected who was going to have a better year.
Who was going to have a better year.
Right.
You went into so he's better? No. It's all about projecting who's going to have a better
slide days better, but wait on.
So who's going to have a better year? That's his number one weapon. That's true. That's true.
I think combined
Trevor Lawrence just picked up Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley was the man in Atlanta. Calvin Ridley is coming off a suspension. He's going to have a better year than Justin Fields and more. Calvin, hear me out. Let me say this clearly for everybody.
Oh, fair.
Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley will have a better year than Justin Fields and more.
Bet.
I just want to say that clearly.
He asked you a question.
Bet.
What
bet? That's 3 sticks.
So you always behind. So
you owe me a 10-piece before this season.
You might stop buying parcels.
Now,
just get out the way.
Now, since y'all talked about these new wide receiver QB combos, all right. So now you got Lamar and Odell. You got A-Rod and Garrett Wilson.
No, that's nice.
You got Jay Fields and DJ Moore. You just saw it. And then you got Trevor and Calvin.
You already picked your
Which new QB receiver combo is gonna have a better season?
You picked yours already. So we didn't got to ask you.
Who's gonna have a better season?
You picked yours. Okay, well, I'm going with A-Rod and Ohio State's finest, Mr. Garrett Wilson.
I got Trevor and Ridley, man. Like, really a bad boy, man. Like, he got suspended, man. Y'all better be somebody else. I got Trevor and Ridley.
You gave me the he. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Who's gonna have that?
And now, if you talking about combos,
Garrett Wilson good with no quarterback.
Realistically, it's got to be Fields and DJ Moore. And because here's the thing, there's going to be more opportunity.
One play? No, let them get it out, Ken.
There's going to be more opportunity for those two, for that tandem to shine together than it is. The Jets got a lot of weapons. Don't forget they still had the offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year.
They got a running back. If he comes, the running back.
They got the running back who should have been the offensive rookie of the year.
If he come back,
who could have been the offensive rookie of the year.
Okay.
So they got weapons, is what I'm saying. Okay. Aaron Rodgers like to throw that ball around. Okay.
Trevor Lawrence is really though. You don't think that's gonna like the league?
I don't know what y'all see in Ridley.
What?
Especially being a year away from
he showed some flashes.
He showed
that he could be good.
But I don't.
But we can't say that he's that dude.
Is he a top 10 wide receiver in the league?
I mean, I might not put him in the top 10 wide receiver, but when he played in Atlanta, first of all, he was my fantasy guy, so I never put him on.
Okay.
But dude,
they robbed him.
He was dude.
They robbed him.
He was really. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Really was lighting it up like Tom Brady threw to not Mike Evans. Who's the other dude that Tom Brady just blanket?
Oh, the one that got hurt, the receiver.
Yeah. Really was that guy in Atlanta. Not Chris
Godwin.
Chris Godwin. Okay.
I like this rookie Steve.
Ridley in Atlanta was Chris Godwin's. He was like Chris Godwin. So he was the blanket guy. So to say Trevor Lawrence ain't gonna use him, y'all crazy.
I got one thing. Hold on, because I just want to defend mine and I'm done.
Who you going with?
Garrett Wilson had a quarterback out of BYU that was absolutely trash, and still, him terrible too, and the other guy, they were terrible, and he still was the best rookie in football. So my whole thing is this: if he got Aaron Rodgers now, that's it.
Now, I will say this: when you drop a couple of Aaron's passes, he gonna look you off. You do know that.
Now, Gary Wilson's bad boy.
You drop some dimes to Aaron Rodgers, he gonna look you off.
He ain't gonna drop no dimes.
But he ain't gonna look off Gary Wilson.
He bet not.
You act like he D-Hop. He is not D-Hop yet. You don't look off.
The man's second year, but what I'm saying
is his second year, and now y'all want to put this dude up here in the top 5?
Woo! Good sack.
Did you see Gary Wilson last year?
You put him in the top 5?
With no quarterback?
Is he in the top 10?
Yes. He's in the top 5, in the top 10.
No.
With no quarterback.
He's not in the top 10.
He's not going to look up.
Okay.
He's not in the top 10 yet. He has abilities to be in the top 10.
I'm drafting him in fantasy, and I'm telling you that now.
Hey, if I get him before you.
Get this up. Get in the top 10.
I was going to snatch him too. Let's do him on that.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody, you see these dudes? They said they don't drive it.
And slide.
He was on the list.
A good GM don't give up his strategy.
Because I want to see what they're going to say.
You're supposed to keep your chalkboard to yourself, man.
I want to see what they're going to say about it. And then they'll say, well, I'm driving. That defeats all the jobs.
Oh, he was on the list. He was on the list.
I don't know, man. This new combo,
it's tough.
I don't think you go wrong with either one. I think you go wrong with one. I think that the reason, of course, it may sound biased, but I think the fact that you're not going to be able to put someone over more with the threat of Fields running. Moore gonna get a lot of one-on-ones, man. I'm telling you, just because.
So you said Fields is gonna be more eight in the box?
Because you got to keep a spot.
I think
you can't.
Nope. I disagree.
You can't put nobody.
Well, Herbert's good
because they're gonna know Moore is the number one dude. So if they double take, let's say they double take Moore. Now it might open it up for Mooney and something like that.
You heard, you heard what what's the name said about that wide receiver that everybody passed on. No, the Bears rookie. The Bears rookie, Scott. They said that. What's the name said? Y'all gonna regret passing on him.
They said when he touched.
Well, what's my man? I can't think of my man. That's why I see Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Randy Moss said y'all gonna regret passing on Stevenson.
Now he been having little cases of drop season in camp.
Well,
he'll figure that out. But
you don't want me to start while we were dropping the ball.
They say when this year touched the ball
in camp, who dropped the ball in camp? Chase was dropping the ball in, and then what happened?
Remember that? They talked about Chase.
They talked about him there.
And look at him now.
Because he was like, the ball is different.
But I do think the Bears are one-dimensional. Now, we'll see how it play out. But if they're one-dimensional or more, and like this your offense, they'll start teaming more. I'm just talking about the first couple games. If they're one-dimensional, more as I got, they'll say, okay, we're going to scout this. We're going to take more out the picture. That's going to open up for Claypool. That's going to open up for Mooney. That's going to open up for Komet. I agree with you. Komet will eat off all day. Like that's your tight end usually is like your safety blanket. Let's say, right? Yeah. So Dak Prescott is gonna miss Schultz. That's why he won't have a big year. He's gonna miss Schultz. You don't hear me though. You don't hear me because you don't talk about football. But he's gonna miss Schultz tremendously. Komet eats off if you double team more or stuff like that. The outlet is Komet, right? Now, if you finally throw the ball to Claypool, God knows why. He went to Houston. If you finally throw the ball to Claypool, you got something. Because Claypool, at least throw the man the ball in the end. Like, throw the man the ball, dog. He's too talented for you not to throw the man the ball. So you got Moore, Claypool, you still got Mooney, and you got Komet as the safety blanket. You can really move the ball around, bro.
Why you had a comment?
The only thing I'm gonna say is I feel like the opportunity is there for Justin to shine with all of those different options, all of those different weapons. But in particular, like you said, if they come in and try to double team, whatchamacallit, he can go here, he can go there. This is the progression that we're looking to see from Justin Fields this year. Okay. One thing about the Bears offense with Gessie as coordinator, now they in the mix. This offense shifts, and it's going to be up to Justin Fields to call out that coverage to say, okay, come on, let me get you in motion. I see the double team. I see man-to-man. Let me get you in motion. Let me isolate you. And I think that's going to be where you see Justin Fields.
And you're talking about passing progression.
Yeah.
Now, I agree with you, Monty. It's still a threat. It's still a take off for him every time.
Break off 80-yard run.
So it's still that threat. But he has to get better at distributing the ball, reading coverages and that.
And like last year,
we
saw that he missed on several. He missed a lot of reads.
But he holds the ball too much.
But you know, they said he's a field rat.
Second year in the system.
They say he's a field rat. And he's been trying to correct all that. So I mean these combinations that I put in here for these new wide receivers and QBs, man, football is gonna be great this year.
It's great.
Get out of there.
Smart.
Smart.
There we
to
go.
the house.
There we
to
go.
the house again.
There we go.
You're too slow.
He stepped out. Stepped out.
You're too slow, man.
And that's Herbert off the screen.
And another thing.
I thought he stepped out the money.
He did look like he did.
He stepped out.
They're gonna replay. They got to replay the touchdown. They got to show the replay. He stepped out after that hit. But here's
the difference between last year and this year. And Fields was running.
Well, and here's the other thing too, and I think they designed this pose did a great job. He got some yak guys.
Oh no, he did not step out.
He didn't step out,
baby.
But now you just saw Morgan on the screen.
I don't even see no.
We saw Morgan on the screen. We saw Dr. Herbert on the check down. You got guys, yards have to catch guys. So Fields ain't got to try to air it out all the time. You have the ball in your hand. It's like that.
But you want to air it out to more. More Claypool, you're gonna air it out.
I mean, you can, but more is good yards. More is good after the catch too.
Bears got a lot of yaks.
A lot of yak.
He got big.
And that's gonna help Field. Just look at what these last two series where he had almost like 160 yards from two passes.
Right.
And he threw like 3 yards.
Right. So
when we start talking stats again, go back to Trevor Lawrence again. That's a part of it.
Yeah. So Cam, you got this thing. What's on your nose right now? I'm just saying.
I ain't tripping on the bed.
That's a look of being thoroughly impressed.
I'm looking. Hey, Dalvin.
You don't wait till next preseason, man, to see what happens.
Right.
I know.
It's true that them boy.
It's true. Right? Preseason,
it's all right in
here.
here.
How y'all was the first game?
All right in here.
Y'all was all left.
I said the Bears are going to be better this year. I've said this in the beginning. I said the Bears are going to be better this year, obviously. We got more weapons. I thought the defense would be good.
But the money said 13-3.
Right. But that I never said that. What I said was obviously they're gonna win more than 4 games. They're gonna be better. You got a true number one receiver. I said all this.
It's gonna be the offense gonna be right now.
So being a non-Chicago Bears fan, how many wins do you see the Bears having?
Realistic. About 8.
8, 9?
I think about
8 and 9.
Yeah, but you gotta look, man. You coming from a 4-win season. If you win 8 or 9 games, 3 wins.
8, 9.
So if you win 8 games, you know, and this is and y'all said this at the draft, man. Don't y'all take this back. Y'all said this at the draft. This is a 2-3 year window.
Yeah.
Project.
Yes.
So y'all doing this. Don't think you finna pick up some motherfuckers and you finna just jump up and win the North. Like, y'all know damn well it don't go.
You say 8, 9, I say 10 and 7.
I say about 8, 9. I say about 8, 9.
I said 10 and 7.
About 8, 9 win. Because like you said earlier, Green Bay ain't going nowhere, dog. I know they ain't gonna be dominant. They ain't gonna be no 13-10. But Green Bay is still good.
Minnesota's still good.
It's still good.
And Detroit
is on the come up.
Detroit is going to Detroit.
Well, probably
Minnesota ain't
what I'm
the
saying
same
is
team.
Detroit gonna win a lot of games. Detroit is gonna win a lot of games. So your division, bro, you gotta start.
Minnesota losing now
start by getting in your division, bro.
Detroit and the FanDuel thing. I mean, that's just
Detroit's still gonna be good. I mean, we
and
talking almost
I honestly think your boy is gonna revert back to who he was.
I don't think he will.
Jared is gonna be Jared.
He's with a good team.
I think Detroit gonna be solid.
Detroit's still gonna be good, dude. And
They play for that coach, man.
Minnesota
They
ain't
play
going
for that
nowhere.
coach, but golf, he had
He had a good year. You can't say the man gonna have a bad year. The man can't
do it again.
He's averaging 30 a game.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, well that's fair.
Do it
Okay,
again.
do it again. Okay, cool. But so look at your division. You figure Detroit is gonna be good. Now we shit on them if you want. They might fuck up at the end. They might Detroit, but they're gonna have a good record. Minnesota ain't going nowhere, dog. Green Bay just ain't gonna
that
fall
pass
off.
rush.
So your division, bro, you gotta go through your division.
Detroit,
for y'all.
Detroit gonna look like when Will God came in here with them shorts and them slide-in shoes and that shirt. That's how they gonna be looking at the end of the year.
I mean, they might Detroit. they might Detroit.
1955.
They might Detroit at the end.
Everybody said the Giants was gonna giant last year too.
Well, they did. Well, they did.
What he did at the end of the year.
They did. They did.
They wouldn't win a playoff game on the road. On the higher seed. Remember that? You remember that? They wouldn't beat Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh, that's
They was higher seed. Oh, no matter.
I want to see
Minnesota won the division.
I want to see what they do. I want to see what they do with a real. But
did.
Well, the tight end of y'all cut ended up going down there with your boy Trevor Lawrence acting a fool. But he acted a fool. Like,
I want Darren Waller to have the same rebirth that Ingram had in Texas.
He will.
So I agree with you. If I can keep Waller healthy, if I can keep him healthy, then he can have a rebirth. That
We'll
could be
see
Daniel
how
Jones out there.
the mistake upstate does.
Shepard and Waller both they stay injury prone. Like
You a Bears fan. Don't you ever do that. You can't call nobody a mistake.
Best team in New York ain't the Giants.
It's the Jets.
Back tilt that.
I told him that to go lose.
Back DJ tilt that.
But man, go ahead.
You gotta say it right now.
We gonna go ahead.
You gotta say it right now too.
No, I know.
He ain't gonna say it.
Just say it. What you just do? You better prove it. What you say earlier?
I give you that.
That's fair, right?
I give you that.
Okay.
They did prove it. They won a division.
The Jets? No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They won a division. Oh no, they lost all the games at the end. Buffalo. Who shouldn't have stopped?
But you right, kid. They gotta prove.
Y'all prove it. Now on paper.
On paper, yes.
Y'all,
but they gotta go
all
out.
out.
They gotta go out and play the game.
Minnesota gonna go
And
out.
they still got to go against a really good Miami team.
Miami and Buffalo.
That's a tough
what you want to say about two.
And you know, everybody in that division is gonna come and give New York Giants Jets their best because now that's all they've been talking
Don't
about.
sleep on Belichick. And y'all forgetting about the fact y'all act like the Patriots gonna be trash this year.
Belichick don't have back-to-back bad seasons.
Now, the fact that they're on Hard Knocks
is
the devil in itself. Being on Hard Knocks, you already know what that means.
That division.
That's the curse.
Buffalo is Buffalo, but yeah. See, y'all look at the division. Buffalo is Buffalo. But when is Buffalo gonna actually do it?
Well, they got rid of Ted.
When are they gonna? You know what I mean?
Well, this year's got to be the year. Their window is slowly tightening up.
So when they don't actually,
this year's got to be this year. They
drama
got
between your top receiver and your QB1 is going to play into the season.
Now I don't think I teased Tim about his ex-coach, and the ex-Bear, but I don't think he was the reason why Buffalo lost the game. Yeah, Leslie Frazier. I think though is
why they lost the game.
Big offense.
They don't have a running back. Their running back was their quarterback.
No, they had a decent running game.
No, they did not.
Yes,
their running game was Josh Allen.
They had Singletary and
Moss.
And what you call
How often did they run the ball?
Zach Moss.
How often did they run the ball?
What are you
They
doing?
ran the ball through their quarterback.
This is why Venus Jones will be cut. He just
Why did he touch that ball?
He just got cut.
Why did he touch that ball?
Venus Jones just got himself cut.
Well, I didn't like him last year. He's an idiot. Why did you wave him off and then you still trying to go for it?
As y'all can see the screen behind me, you see what happened.
What is he doing?
Like, come on, you should have moved away from the ball.
What is he doing?
He still think he in college,
And you gotta know where you're on the field. The ball bounced at like the 40. It wasn't
so the ball bounced. His
so if it bounces, you let it get out there.
Instead of staying in front of it.
So if it bounces, you like.
He telling me right now, when you leave, take your stuff with you. Don't come back.
Bring your iPad to the office.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is.
And that was a wide receiver coach. Offensive coordinator got nothing to say to it.
Bring your iPad.
Right, the offensive coordinator will say that. That's your position. No.
Bring your playbook.
That was a wide receiver coach.
All I'm saying is.
Special teams coach.
You need to be completely out of here by 5. That's all I'm saying.
You can keep the iPad.
No, Believe, come on, man. That's what why they were trying to hit.
The iPad, we can keep that. We just hit the delete button for all things on there.
Yeah, that was on the tight end. That might have saved Mrs. Jones' job.
No,
I got it.
No.
That's the pass belief. What is it? It did say.
No. It touched his hands. It touched his hands. And you know what it said? If it touched your hands,
it went through his hands, literally. It wasn't like he tipped it up. It went right
through the balls, right?
Dude, was it catchable?
Like I said, if it hits your hands.
But on another note, the White Sox blew another game. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
By the time we go September, they're gonna be so bad.
Now, do you all feel that these three NFL holdouts are going to affect the team? These holdouts, 49ers, Bosa. Nick Bosa is holding out. You got Zach Martin and Dallas.
Bosa will be taken.
He's holding out. And you got.
Wow!
But the chair ain't white. It ain't white.
Come on, man.
This week's sponsor.
The phone check. God damn.
Hey, paint it white, man. Paint
it white.
Oh, man.
You gotta love the man.
Nick Bosa will be taken care of.
And then you got Chris Jones down there in the Chiefs. He's holding out as well.
Right.
You got 3 major holdouts in these teams. Will it affect them this year?
Who was paying Nick Bosa? He hurt all the time.
Nick Bosa.
But he hurt all the time.
Now, I don't know what's going on with
his
Jerry.
brother in Pittsburgh, the better one at this point.
No, he's talking about Watt.
I'm talking about Watt.
I don't know what's going on with Jerry and Martin.
He got 2 years left on his contract, man.
This dude in camp.
Well, he went to Notre Dame.
Dak Prescott.
I got it, but
you better get this dude in. And then
he got 2 years left,
bro.
Hey, he went to your favorite college. It was Notre Dame. So he's smart.
So look, last couple of people Jerry didn't pay so they worked out.
Well,
he had a gunshot.
But Jerry's 7 years old.
2 years left.
I get it.
He got 2
Jerry
years left.
I get it, man. But Zach Martin.
He got 2 years left on his contract, though.
Zach.
He a little gunshot. He a little gunshot.
Dude.
His last couple of
You better be happy.
His last few extensions ain't went with him.
Okay. Let's go down the list. Zach Martin. How important is to Dallas?
He was hurt last year. That's why he don't want to pay him.
Okay.
He was hurt.
Chris Jones.
They need Chris Jones bad for they beat man.
Okay. KC said we're not doing it.
KC don't have to do it.
Okay.
They should more check.
Okay, cool. Bosa. How important is Bosa?
He hurt all the time.
The most important piece.
No, he's not. His brother.
Two straight interceptions.
His brother is hurt a lot.
Two straight interceptions.
San Diego is hurt a lot. But
PJ Walker.
Can we all agree that they're gonna take care of all of them? They're gonna take care of all of them. Y'all know Bosa's gonna get his money.
First series,
first play. He ain't had a ball off.
They should have left him in Carolina.
He slung it. Look at the replay.
So
he overthrew it. No.
Okay, y'all watch it.
He was feeling himself. He was feeling himself.
Yeah.
Or left him in a what's that XFL? What you
saying, Bosa?
So Bosa, y'all know what's due from Tampa Bay, gentlemen. He play for Taylor.
You talking about Lynch?
Lynch will pay Bosa.
Yeah, I think Bosa.
Well, the linebackers good too.
I don't know. Chris Jones. Hey man, it's gonna take Mahomes to say, "Hey man,
No.
take care of my guy."
No, he ain't.
Well,
Mahomes said, "I'm losing money too."
Talking about the same guy. They talking about the same organization that Tariq Hill.
And Mahomes already restructured his deal.
Wait.
He already did
Same organization that Tariq Hill.
They will eventually re-up Mahomes. They will eventually do it.
Of course.
But
got a 10-year deal.
let's get a point. But what I'm saying is he done dropped down. He's gonna be like, hold up, dog, what's going on? So if he walk in the office like, hey man,
He didn't do that for Tariq.
Tariq,
What? Come on.
goodbye.
Come on, bro.
Goodbye. Dude, they picked up Juju and won the Super Bowl.
They would have been. They would have hands down went to the Super Bowl. But
Well,
people out there.
I bet you he needs Chris Jones better than he needs
Well, Andy Reid got on offense. You know who Andy Reid ain't gonna let go? His tight end. Because he knows that's my offense.
But think about it, man. You think Mahomes is standing for Tariq or Chris Jones? Chris Jones gets him the ball back.
Honestly, I don't think he's standing up for nobody but himself.
Yeah, I mean, look at his brother. But that's what you know that. Hey,
His old man. Officials is SmokeFellas on the low. Because he stayed drunk.
His old man said, so he did a sweet for him. He did a sweet toast.
And he smokes cigar.
His wife is ugly though.
Wow.
Wait, what?
That was unnecessary. That's totally unnecessary.
It was totally appropriate. I mean, if you look at her, you'd be drunk and smoking too.
Got it.
Who was that, the rookie?
Is that the rookie? That's what that is.
He didn't fall. Did he fall?
Look like he can't Jones.
He did Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Levin's strong.
That's
a big boy, man.
Look. He did a Daniel
He definitely Daniel Jones.
Welcome to the shit. One of those.
Big guy.
And the back are you still on football?
Yeah, we still on football.
Oh, okay, because I got to talk about the biggest elephant in the room. The extension of glass.
Miami Bay. Gonna switch gears.
We're talking about football.
Nobody want to talk about that.
He deserved it.
No, he doesn't.
This is why he need to talk about it.
No, he doesn't.
This is why he need to
I wouldn't do it. I'm a Lakers fan. I told you to trade him 2 years ago.
Now, I'm with
You
him.
wanna listen to me.
He did deserve it.
But,
I'm with him.
no, he did not
He
deserve it.
the only motherfucker that took the MVP to task.
He didn't deserve it. He didn't take it.
Listen, nigga, you crazy?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So
You made the man trade. The
made the
man that had nothing in his club.
you do whatever you want.
Come on, man.
And you call yourself a Lakers fan?
I'm a Lakers fan.
Ain't no way.
Took the
Ain't
man.
no way.
He put
Ain't no way. When you
he
just
took
said
the
to
man
me,
to task.
I would not have given
That's
them
fine.
a 3-year 100. What did he get? 186 or something? What did he get?
Well,
Like
LeBron,
he
he
got
got
60 million a
60
year.
million a year.
I would not pay Anthony Davis $60 million.
Why not?
What?
Hell, I would have traded him 2 years ago.
For
That's what I
who?
would have. I've been telling you that 2 years
For
ago.
what?
I would. You gonna get something for Anthony Davis. So I don't know for who. I can't predict that.
Unless you talking Giannis.
You would have got something.
Well, yeah.
But let me say this. Let me say this.
If you do like that was still in his 20s.
He was 29.
Okay.
The hell he 30.
But you said 2 years ago when he was 27.
No, I would
And
have
fresh off of
he started getting hurt. I would have got rid of him. But neither here nor there. But let's discuss the contract. Let's discuss the contract. He's eligible for an extension. I would have made him play another year healthy. And then
That ain't gonna never
I would
happen.
well,
Healthy and AD
but I'm not
don't
going
go
to give you $60 million a year, bro. You don't even play 80 games a year. I'm not
Nobody
doing that.
plays 80 games a year.
You don't.
Nobody does. Steph Curry don't. LeBron don't.
I'm not giving
Giannis
you.
don't.
I'm not giving you $60 million for you to play 40 out of a possible 80. I'm not doing that. Now you can do that, just like they did. I wouldn't have did that. I would not have done that.
In this
I would not have. And then I would have made him Give me a year healthy, dog. Let's talk about it.
He played more games than LeBron last year.
He's about to be your.
LeBron is 40.
He's about to be your franchise player. He's about to be your LeBron's done another year.
Anthony Davis.
You don't like him.
No.
That's all it is.
No, I do like him.
You don't like
But
him.
what I'm saying, no, I do like him. I like him.
You don't
What
like
I'm saying, no, I do like him. But what I'm saying is, he's not your franchise player number one when LeBron leaves. He's going to leave.
Who is?
Anthony Davis is not. The Lakers.
But don't answer the question. Who is? They got to go find him?
The Lakers are going to go out and get another star when LeBron leaves because they know he can't be the franchise. So they're going to go out and get another star. Bro,
38.
I don't know if y'all watched the Lakers last. This is what they do. They're gonna go out and get another star to pair with Anthony Davis. Because Anthony Davis can't be your star. All of a sudden Shaq shows up, correct? Okay. So this is what the Lakers do. So they're gonna go out and get another star to pair with Anthony Davis because he can't be your main dude.
Are you trying to say that Kobe couldn't be the man, so that's why they went and got Shaq?
What team in the NBA?
Shaq was there before Kobe.
Shaq was older, number one.
Shaq
was there before Kobe got there. Yes, he was. Kobe was a rookie. Shaq was already on the team with Nick Van Exel. Very recently. But let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. I'm telling you, Anthony Davis cannot be your main star. Don't go off the money. Don't go off the money. He can't be your main star. Everybody in America knows it. It has to be another star paired with him. Paired with him.
Yeah, you got to back that statement.
He ain't got no argument with me. I was him all day.
But I'm saying you got to back that statement up. You say he can't be.
He can't be your main star because he's not healthy enough to be your main star. You have to go out and get another star to pair with him. He's brittle, dog. He's brittle.
Every team needs two stars. Three stars. Everybody's doing the two stars.
He cannot be. So let's say LeBron jumps up.
You gotta not keep Chris Paul, and don't you ever say nothing like that. He's not Chris Paul.
So what you're saying is he's not defending. You're saying he's not defending. No.
Not to get his home for 60. Excuse me. Not to get this dude 60 million. 60 million?
Market said
for a dude that plays 40 out of a possible 80 games? They ain't played more than AD.
Not the last 2 years.
They shut him down last year. Portland was in a lot of shut him down.
He got hurt and didn't play no more.
I paid Dame way before I paid AD.
Well, he
and I would still pay Dame before I paid AD.
And that's why you will never be a GM.
Well, maybe not.
And that's why Dame's still in Portland.
Waiting to get traded.
Well, Pat Riley ain't gonna be. Pat Riley's gonna hit.
Pat Riley gonna give what he wants.
I don't think he wants that.
So
Pat Riley don't want to give up
and now we coming up to training camp. So Portland like, hey dog, we can't get what we want. It's gonna be a Kevin Durant situation. You know, we can't get what we want, man. You gotta sit in for
They want they want a better deal than Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, well Miami ain't got
They
it.
want a bigger deal.
Miami ain't got it though. So they're gonna have to get a third team.
Well, the NBA told him he got a shot. You can't keep talking about that swing.
So, since we moved on to the NBA, man, I do want to. I don't understand this sports because this happened in all sports matter. I really don't agree with this reclassification that they do in high school. If you don't,
no, not necessarily like that.
Players are reclassifying themselves to either go a year before they're supposed to go, like a junior reclass himself, so the senior graduate. And then you got other players that are reclassified down because of their age, and they go down, and now they're playing against kids that are younger. Right. So
let's say you turn 18
Cooper Flag,
before I do.
the number 1 junior in the world.
White dude?
Yes. And I mean, he balls, he got all the tools, everything.
LeBron be going to
has reclassified up so that he can be eligible for 2025 draft. This whole reclass thing, we've never heard about that and stuff ever in our days. So now people are going up or down.
We had Crawford, yeah.
That's all we had. And that hurt his play.
Reclassification.
Yeah, I think
back in my day, it was Prop 48.
I think the biggest difference now is, you got agents.
It's all about money now. NIL and all of that stuff.
Do be killing him.
He is a baller. Man. But come on, man.
So what's the issue? Is the issue with reclassing because you fear that the talent is not ready, or you feel like it's an unfair advantage?
To me, it's an unfair advantage when you go down, but you only got like 5 players that have done it to go up because they're ready. And it's like, okay, I'm playing against this. I need to play against better talent.
So,
I get that. It's what's going down. You got parents and stuff that are reclassifying their kids so they can play against lesser talent and dominate. And now they get money and NIL deals and all that stuff.
If this year's draft wasn't a telltale sign on why that became necessary, when you got all of these players that, number one, not going to college, where are they going? G League, overseas.
Yeah.
So how do you curb that? Because you want to keep the talent in-house, in America. How do you curb that? How do you stop that from happening?
You don't stop it from happening because it's about money. I can go to college a year. Now they got NIL now. You go to college for a year, get your NIL, then you go to the league. But a lot of these guys knowing, I can play in the league. So what I'm gonna do out of high school, I'm gonna go to G League. I'm gonna go to G League. G League up what they paying people. I've noticed that, right? G League up the price of what they're paying people. I go get paid right out of high school. So I go to the G League, ball out, I get drafted. A lot of these G League Unite students that's getting drafted, they came, a couple of them came from my high school. I think gone are the days where you literally have to go overseas. One year. Like what's the dude play for Milwaukee?
Brandon Jennings.
Brandon Jennings. He went overseas.
He went overseas like 5 different spots.
Yeah, and then came back and got drafted. Yeah. So I can just go to the G League. You know what I mean? So it's about money. And so
it's like 3 out of the top 5.
I would say it's hurting college basketball because if one of those top guys out there, I'm gonna be there, yeah. Or they making the decision, I'm not even going to college. Hell, I'm gonna just go to the G League. I get paid. I ain't making no money now. I go to the G League and play. Couple dollars in my pocket. And then I play for G League Unite, whatever.
Them team names are trash.
And I get drafted the next year. Dude from Portland, point guard. School. Played in the G League.
Yeah. And the Twins.
Jaylen Brown. Played in
Detroit,
the G League. Played for
Detroit, Houston.
Detroit, all of the Twins.
And you talking about the top 7 picks this year?
Yeah.
The Twins played in the G League.
Yeah. They're top 5. What is 3 of them?
Right.
Twins and Scoop.
One with Houston, one with Detroit. Right. Scoop went to Portland. Played in the G League for you. Right? So that's the easier route to go rather than I go to college and waste time knowing I'm not really there for college. Like I'm going to the league. I know I'm going to the league. So I go to the G League. I get a couple dollars in my pocket. Hell, I ain't making no money in high school. I can go to college and do the NIL. I can do that if I want.
So your argument, you said it's unfair for the cats who move up.
No, he's saying move down.
Move down. It's
Okay.
a lot that.
So that's just like saying if you 18 years old, excuse me, if you 17 years old, you go play with the 16 and the 15. You dominated them. You're older. Your body is maturing. All that, right? So you declassifying to go down.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Right.
Because now your numbers gonna go up. Because hell, you better than everybody below you.
But we also talk about a small sample size too. This ain't the majority.
Hey, a lot of people.
And I don't think it's because
going down. It is going up. It's a small sample size because you got to be ready when you go up. Body, skill set. Because I was just at a freshman level shoot around with Tim Brother Booth. There's this kid there that moved down, and he just, you see him stand up next to these ninth graders, and it's just like, and he killing them all. You should not be on this level playing with this guy, but you move down. So now you're getting all this. Now you the top
50, top.
Yeah, you
so
the
now
top because you killing
So
it.
now you in the ESPN. So based on what he's saying, now you in the ESPN top 10, right? Coming out this draft class. But hell, you older than the damn draft class. Right? So now you ESPN top 50, now you made the McDonald's and all that, you all that. But if they investigated, bruh, you were supposed to be in the class before then.
Right. The only time that happened in our day is if you got left back.
Yeah. Well, that happened a lot. That's another thing.
You know, you got left back.
So, but realistically speaking, is the kid who moved down better than Carlos Boozer's son, who's arguably top 10 in the nation? No.
Boozer actually got 2 sons.
That one.
That Junior, the one he got.
Junior is small.
True. Yeah, I agree. Well,
now you go up against him.
But you ask Cooper Flag, he gonna say the different story. He gave Boozer's son. So
it will be killing them.
But
if you bring NBA motherfuckers to come watch you, like LeBron be going to LeBron be going to his games.
Shout out to Bronny. Hope you get help, bro.
Tariq Stevenson.
They do.
LeBron
like do be killing. Like
LeBron
the game you talking about?
Bryce.
And he's
Bryce
still growing.
is still growing, and he got
He's taller than Bronny already.
He got bad.
He is taller than Bronny. You're right about
And he ain't really had his spurt or something.
But he's younger than Bronny.
And he's quiet.
Yeah.
He just transferred.
He started. If you look at him now, he's starting to fill out body wise. He's starting to bulk up and stuff, and he got that.
That's why he's still growing.
He ain't. I don't think he had his growth spurt yet.
And like you said, he's taller than Bronny now. Yeah. So he's still growing. Like he can.
Bronny got his mama jeans, and he got his
He made his 6'9". Bryce made his 6'9".
And you should. I'm telling you, watch the YouTube on him now. He done filled out, man. So whatever. If he going like that, I'm working out with you every day, and you should. You can tell.
Oh, you got it.
Don't beat them.
Real dad is
don't beat them Jordan.
You got equipment in your crib. You got a basketball
a shelf.
Like, come on. But you got everything at your disposal. You can't go wrong.
You gotta have the mindset.
Exactly. Well, your daddy didn't already put it in your mind. Your daddy didn't already. If you want to do this, your daddy.
You look at the Jordans. You look at the Jordans.
Well, they not stop.
Come on, man.
That's different.
That's just a time.
You talking about a 20-year swing difference. It's a different day and age.
I get you a different day and age, but you had the greatest player in the world in the house. Who doesn't want to be their dad?
First of all, Marcus should never play for Illinois #1.
Them niggas want to grow from Berkeley basketball player.
What, Marcus? Yeah. Marcus at the
South Florida.
Okay. Had it wrong. Sorry.
Marcus shit, when he bought it,
Do your research.
I got it wrong. Yeah, I'm not saying. Jeffrey should have never played for Illinois. He wouldn't even start. Mike used to go to the games. The man came off the bench, got a couple minutes to step back down. Marcus was better. Now Marcus was better. Marcus, you could say he had a better basketball, intellect than Jeffrey. Jeffrey should have known. Jeffrey went to Illinois based on Michael Jordan.
His old man went down there getting a large donation.
But you also have to look at too, like when you, it's the mindset to be different too. Like you can tell Bronny and Bryce actually want to. They want to do it. Compared to maybe Jeff and Marcus, like we set for life financially.
So Marcus went further.
But no, I'm just saying if you set for life financially, I mean Bryce and Bronny, they got $1 billion there.
They're set.
If I can graduate high school and go into my daddy's business, i.e. Magic Johnson's son, his oldest son.
Okay.
The oldest.
That is his oldest.
No.
That's his oldest now.
No, he got an oldest son.
The oldest one dad.
No, he didn't.
EJ is the oldest.
EJ's the oldest.
He's gay. Not the gay dude.
No, he's talking about the son he had before Cookie.
I'm talking about the.
No,
the dude that looked damn just like
that.
No.
That's bad.
His son that looked just like him, dark skin.
31, 30, he dead.
He ain't dead. What I'm saying is, he's under his dad's business. Is what I'm saying.
I thought he just,
But look at Marcus and Mike's daughter's over.
No, Mike's daughter is
but Marcus
on Jumpman.
but Marcus is too.
No, Marcus
is in there too.
Marcus runs the what's the name, the foundation.
Andre ain't dead.
Right. Andre 42, EJ 31.
Right. Andre is old. That's
you know what he had back in
So
Michigan.
Andre is Magic Johnson Enterprises. Andre has something to do with that, right? He got to roll whatever. So what I'm saying is, my point is, if you were Andre, if you were Marcus, or you were Jeffrey, and even my daughter, if I can walk into a role with my daddy's business,
Mike's daughter is the truth.
But you don't think
she was a foundation.
You don't think Ronnie and Bryce could do that too?
They could, but
they got the drive.
But what you say, they would eventually do it. But what you're saying is, they really want to do the basketball, right? So they all in. LeBron training them and all that. They all in. So they all in. I don't think Marcus and Jeffrey was all in.
They don't have a drive.
I think Marcus went a little further than Jeffrey.
That's all.
But
LeBron James raised his boys different. Just saying.
My kids built VH1. LeBron kids is gonna be superstar.
That's it.
That's the difference.
But
hey fellas, we coming to the end of the ride, man. We're gonna do our part.
And tell Marcus to stop dating them old vets.
Man, Marcus,
do what he do.
Hit somebody else's woman.
What he do?
If not him, then who?
Then who? If not now, then we.
Hey, give your party shots, man.
Yo. Shout out to the SmokeFellas. Shout out to the podcast. Appreciate everybody showing up, coming through. Get ready. It's football season. These shows really become more and more entertaining. We got a lot to talk about. Basketball season is right around the corner. So it's going to get real live. September 10th, kickoff for NFL season right here at Water Lamone. We're going to do it very, very big. So y'all stay tuned. Be prepared. It's going to be major.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in for the ride. It's basically every Saturday, but appreciate y'all. September 10th, in Water Lamone's, like my man D.Y. just said, here in Water Lamone's, Green Bay? Green Bay Bears. Come on out, man. SmokeFellas. It's going to be a blast, man. Y'all come. September 3rd, though, before that, September 3rd, for those of you that follow us on Facebook, we'll have the flyer and the information. Come kick it with us. SmokeFest. Come kick it with us.
Flat off.
Hey man, I'm glad y'all allowed me to be on. Okay. It seems like, D-Wise took my place, so I'm the guest now. So thank you guys for allowing me to be on.
You've been in suspension.
Well, I know that, but he saw. At least he come. At least he come.
We don't know why we ain't up there.
And I tell you that, thank you. Thank y'all for allowing me to be here. Thanks for coming out. September 3rd, September 10th, I should be at both of them. SmokeFellas, let's go.
Hey man, shout out to our sponsor today, Cough Clothing, Johnny Campbell. Love it, man. Thanks for the shirts. We appreciate it. If y'all can catch on that website, cofthemes.com. Go on there and check them out. Support another young black business owner. Make sure you support. And the fellas said it best, September 3rd, One Smoke, One Love, SmokeFest. That's going to be huge. Flyers already out, actually. So just follow and more information will be coming out. You can actually purchase tickets now. You purchase your tickets as of right now. September 10th, y'all know how we do football season, man. Cash prizes, raffles, it's always a blast with the fellas.
50-50, baby.
And we'll be back, not next week, but the week after that. I know we take a lot of PTO, but we promise after next week.
Got a lot of PTO, baby.
We're going to be home for a while.
It's only PTO
for the duration.
But on that note, as I always say, where there's smoke,
there's a fella.